all the being would live, would be, their whole life, their totality of who they are, would be this system manifestation. Their whole life, who they are, how they experience themselves, what they do, why they do it, would be dictated, would be regulated, and would be controlled by this system manifestation. I'll get to why and how. First, let's get to the structural design of the evolutionary elite system. Alright, now, this is the two main parts of the system manifestation. Now, I'm going to amplify this section to show you more specifically how that operated. Right. So this system manifestation were in only some particular beings within this world. Those beings were deliberately born, deliberately placed, and infused with the system manifestation. Technically, they were only born for the purpose of becoming and living the system out in the physical to assist and support the elite of this world as follows. Now, on the next page, I will be amplifying this section over here, which is the rectangular top placement with the circular antennas with a specific frequency resonance within and as them. Alright. Now here are the circular antennas with a specific sound frequency resonance. Alright. It was deliberately programmed with a specific sound frequency resonance and functions as an antenna. Now, each and every circular antenna had an individual specific sound frequency resonance. Alright. Now, there were myriads of these circular antennas on each and every single rectangular placement, of which there were three main rectangular placements of the system manifestation within the human physical body of these particular specific human beings. Now, for each and every single sound frequency resonance as circular antenna, there was an elitist being. Alright? So, let's say there was a... What do I mean when I say elite? The elite, I mean those human beings in this world that are in, as defined as very important positions within this world. Very important positions from the perspective of they are extremely influential within the shaping, the forming, the direction of this world in its entirety. Politics, we're talking medicine, we're talking science, we're talking education. Those that stand in the forefront of this world. In essence, those that make the most money. Those are the elite of this world that are and have been standing as the forerunners within the evolutionary process of this world, this reality in its entirety, and that maintain that position to maintain the evolution, to maintain the direction, to maintain the way humanity is deliberately being directed, to maintain control over humanity as a whole in keeping them at a certain specific level of consciousness. Alright, so now we have this being. A being is born, and a normal being, middle class society, being born into this world already with this system manifestation infused into their physical human body. And as they grow up and come of age, the system manifestation starts infusing and amalgamating into and as the total human physical body, to the extent where it literally becomes part of the human physical body as like an extra interdimensional physical growth of the human physical body. And the being that as they come of age, as they grow older, start living this system as themselves in the physical through the mind, because the system, understand, has also a direct connection to the mind consciousness system, and the being in the mind consciousness system would then, as the being love, integrate into the mind consciousness system, then integrate into the physical. As the mind consciousness system integrates into the physical, the system in turn also integrates into the physical, and with the mind consciousness system becomes the physical, which the being then lives as themselves. Alright, now, then we have, let's say, a political leader in this world, that has been programmed, designed with a specific particular purpose of taking a country and in that influencing the whole world a particular specific direction. Alright. Now, understand that a being that is placed within this reality to stand as such a particular specific point of creating a movement or an influence in this reality, such as a political leader, they have to become and stand as the mind consciousness system to such an extent that if they don't have an outlet point for the energy generated by their mind consciousness system that they have to become, their physical human body wouldn't and couldn't handle that, and they would literally die, let's say, at the age of between 35 and 38. They wouldn't get older than 38 years old because of the extent of the systems they have to stand as and become of the mind, and the energy that is generated by that systems because of the extent of the systems. And understand the physical can only handle so much of the mind consciousness system, can only handle so much and such great system manifestations, up to a point where there's no more reserves inside the physical human body. There's no more physical energy for the systems of the mind to be able to feed upon, and thus would start literally eating off the physical, and the physical would die. So,